Hello and welcome to Food and Fitteds. I am Phil and I am in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at the home ballpark of the Winston-Salem Dash. Originally, I came up here when they were the Winston-Salem Warthogs and played near Wake Forest University, but they have this newer ballpark, and so when they built this ballpark, they changed their identity to the Dash. And they have a very good team store and they have a lot of alternate identities. And so they're all represented here in the team store. The Hooch Pooches, the High Pins that we'll get to in a minute, their Copa identities, home and away jerseys and hats and T-shirts. Everything's represented. You have plenty of clothing options for women, kids. Like I said, jerseys. But this isn't called Food and Jerseys. It's called Food and Fitted. So let's head over to this magnificent hat wall where all their regular hats and their alternate identities are represented. And I went with their alternate identity called the Hype Hens. And initially, when I first heard about it, I was like, what does a chicken have to do with Winston-Salem Dash? But it's a play on words. Hype Hen sounds like hyphen, which is the dash in between the words Winston and Salem. And so they just kind of went with something funny and silly. And it works. As soon as I went out of the team store, I headed straight towards Dash Delights on the first base side. At this concession stand, you can get chicken tenders. You can also get the Reaper chicken tenders. So they have a Reaper ghost pepper alternate identity. And so you can get hot foods around the ballpark. And you can get chicken and waffles there and cheesesteak and pulled pork and dogs. Head over to Fizzy Grove if you're a fan of the new dirty sodas trend. But they also have lemonades right there. I got the Bolts lemonade, as you can see right there, that has strawberry, lemon, and something called Shimmer in it. And at Dash Delights, I went with a chicken and waffles, and it is two very big chicken tenders, plenty of waffles, and they just pour on the syrup. And as you can see, my Bolt lemonade right there. What I did not notice because it was daylight was that the container also lights up. So as soon as I got it into the dark, I could see this right here. So it was flashing. And it's the container itself. So if you don't like the flashing, you can hit the button underneath and it'll stay solid, or you can hit it again and turn it off and preserve it for fun drinks later. It was Dino Night at the ballpark, or Dino Day, so I got to see a Velociraptor throw out the ceremonial first pitch. I've seen these guys show up at a lot of ballparks. But if you're thirsty after watching dinosaurs throw baseballs, head to Foothills Brewery from Winston-Salem, and it is an IPA paradise. So I know Donnie, Mr. Mayor, would love this place. Pineapple IPAs, Jade IPAs, Hazy Little Thing IPAs, and even some Torch Pilsner and some Wicked Wee Brewery. Another option for drinks is near Home Plate, and this is the Cape Fear Distillery, and they have mixed drinks here as well as beer and wine, popcorn and nuts and snacks, but also slushies. So if you're a fan of alcoholic slushies, you can put any one of those spirits from Cape Fear Distillery in your slushie or your mixed drink. Those of you with a sweet tooth want to start off on the first base side. As you can see, you had Kiona Ice there, and this little stand is one of two places. Hey, filming a video there where you can get fried mini donuts, and then of course you have your ice cream option right here closer to home plate. And in addition to getting ice cream in a cup or a mini helmet, you can get these ice cream nachos, sweet treat right there as well. And of course they had cotton candy, like homemade cotton candy, not that cotton candy in a bag, but cotton candy they make right in front of you. I just thought that was an awesome thing to have in a ballpark. And if you head over to the third base side to the Sweets Dash Zone, fresh lemonade, fried Oreos, funnel cakes, another option for mini donuts, deep fried Uncrustables, as well as caramel apple empanadas was another interesting choice they had there. So no shortage of sweet treats. I, of course, went with ice cream because I did not have a Winston-Salem mini helmet. So some good old-fashioned chocolate ice cream and a mini helmet. Nothing wrong with that choice either. When you're in a ballpark that has so many great food and drink options like the Winston-Salem Dash Ballpark has, sometimes you can forget to sit down and enjoy some baseball. So I enjoyed my seats here near home plate, and you got plenty of great views here, except for a little bit of part around home plate. You have unobstructed views, and concourse goes all the way around, so you can walk around the ballpark during the game while you're sampling food and drinks. I went over to Southside concession stand. This is on the third base side, and you have more Reaper hot food options right here. The Reaper mozzarella sticks. They had corn dog sushi, barbecue loaded tots, as well as all your chicken tenders and fries and peanuts and your normal stuff. And they also had toasted ravioli, so I was standing in line for that. And then it was Dino Night, so you had Raptor Punch and Dino Claws. And so I went with first to eat the ravioli, toasted ravioli, and they gave you some marinara sauce there, and both of them were done to perfection. The ravioli tasted great. The mozzarella sauce was good. Here is the Raptor Punch. So I was getting into the dino theme, and forgive me, I know it had pineapple juice in it and Starry, kind of the knockoff Sprite, and there was one other option that I can't remember that went into it, but it tasted great, and it was only available where the dinosaurs were there. So when the dinosaurs were gone, so was the Raptor Punch. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Food and Fitteds from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home of the Dash. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next video. And I'm going to leave you with your moment of zen. That's going to be racing dinosaurs. Take it away, guys.
3, 4,